All right, now on to the acoustic guitars. So this song has 6 acoustic guitar tracks. They're acoustic A, B, and C, each acoustic microphone and DI. So it's 3 acoustic guitars playing on 2 tracks apiece, and we're going to go through those as well. On to acoustic 1. So here, first is the mic, and then the DI. All right, so we're going to approach each of these a little different, and what we're going to do is first we're going to EQ. All right, cut out the mids a little bit, add a little low end bump. I'm not super happy with the low end, but let's see what we can go with from there. Next, I'm going to grab CLA2A, which is Wave's version of a Teletronics LA2A, and all right, and there's still some noise I want to get rid of. All right, just wanted to get rid of some of that little wonkiness from the guitar there. So when I was boosting up at, I don't even remember where I was anywhere, 180, 150, just add a lot more sort of noise in here, which ended up be about 318. Didn't like that, got rid of it. Got rid of some more in the mids. I'm liking that a little better. And now moving on to the DI. All right, so you see I did a very different EQ on the DI than I did the microphone. That's because, well, one's a microphone, one's a DI. There's a lot of just presence in the 1 to 2K range on a lot of DIs, so I'll just getting rid of that, and then we'll add an LA2A as well. We'll bring them back in. All right, what I did here is I added just a group. I think I already had it existing. I never deleted them from when I was testing things out earlier, so I just activated that. In this particular case, I'm just having the microphone up more than the DI. And that's all there is to that. Let's move on to the second acoustic. Now I'm going to assume that this is all the exact same guitar, just done at different takes. So what I'm going to do is just copy these over and make adjustments from there. And if I'm wrong, we'll adjust, or if things change a lot, we'll adjust. Okay. Beautiful. On to the third one. All right, now we're going to play along with panning. So all right, not sounding too bad. So I'm doing, just for the sake of some symmetry, I'm just putting these more or less all towards center. So I'm just doing the guitar, acoustic, the mic on left, and the DI on right, and just letting them sort of just counterbalance each other a little bit. Since I want this first guitar to be a little more, I guess, driving, a little more present in the mix, I sort of just narrowed the stereo a little bit more, and this will stick out a bit more in the mix. All right, now the only thing we're missing is just a little bit of sense of space, so I'm going to add a reverb. And let's experiment with doing, what should we do? Let's just do a bus. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over this last channel, just create a new aux bus, and that's just going to go to acoustic verb, and we're just going to do a bus. We'll do 1314 and bus 1314. All right, and we're going to just highlight this. We're going to rename the bus. Pro Tools will automatically rename the sends as well. And then we're going to enable follow main fader, or main pan, sorry, on all of these, so I don't have to mess around with custom panning. And then we're going to do, let's see, what have I done before? I haven't done any yet. All right, let's just play around with reverb. We have a CD plate from an old Burcasti working, a little bit of pre-delay. And don't mind this. This is what happens when you don't update Pro Tools. Some things don't always work properly. All right, so what I did there, just pulled in preset on my reverb, and then I just did a low pass and high pass filter on the EQ. Just boost those to 0. They're going to follow the fader and just play with the overall volume. And then instead of doing all these individually in my mix, I sort of was happy with the way they balanced, so I just lowered my acoustic folder right here down a little bit. And for funsies, we are going to do a little bit of bus compression on there. Let's go for the SSL because we can. I'm still getting used to this. Here we go. Turn that reverb down a bit more. Faster, fast-ish release. 2 to 1's fine. Speed up the release a bit more. All right, so I'm adding this bus compressor here just to add a little bit of glue to all of the guitars, just to make them sound a little more cohesive together, and that was really about it, just a little bit of light compression. And that about sums it up for our acoustic guitars. Next up, we'll be moving on to the cello main, and then from that, the backup tracks and the vocals. So just stick around for further videos.